In this video, we'll talk about the setup of the entire system, how the settings are configured. So this is the system configuration. Basically, all of these settings are already set up for you automatically during the installation process, unless you want to add more items to the payment methods. If you do want to include additional payment options, you can do that here as well. Once these are added, you'll have more options for payment. You can specify if an order is from Just Eat, an online order, or from Uber Eats. Usually it's just cash and card. The others are fixed and set as defaults, so there's no need to change them. This part is for changing the font sizes, specifically for the entire display. The font sizes. This is also already set up, so no changes are needed, right? And this is the takeaway configuration. This is for the entire menu. You can export it, lead it out, or export it again. Then you can change everything at once and import it back in. This makes updating the menu much faster and more efficient overall. You can also edit it in Excel, which is really convenient. And now these are the delivery charge settings. And this is automatically adding an item to your order if it exceeds a certain amount. These are the free items. If you spend over £20, you will get this, or if you spend over £50, you will get that. Yes, and this applies to the postcodes. All of this was set up during the installation process, so you do not need to worry about any of these details. This is for automatic discounts. For example, if the total exceeds £100, then 0.95, which is actually a 5% discount off the original price. Or alternatively, you can set it to 10% off instead. So in this case, this would be 10% off. 10% off, then save it. Then the entire order will have a 10% discount. This is for change food, which means modifying the dishes for customization. You can edit these yourself. You can use negative numbers. For example, for less, you can subtract £1. For add, you add £1. We'll have another video specifically about this. This is for the settings. So this is the menu category, and we have a video that explains this in great detail. You can have up to four sets of menus. This is where you configure all the dish settings right here, all the dish settings. These are the four menu sets. You can have Chinese food here, Japanese food here, Indian food here, and pizza or kebab dishes here. You can also copy them over. For instance, in some cases, this might be the menu for delivery prices. And this one is the menu for collection. So you can copy from this one to the other one. Then you'll have two menus with different prices. This is the driver setup area. Here you can add a new driver, edit an existing driver, or delete a driver if needed. You are also able to set which days each driver will be working. Based on the working days you assign, we can assign them for deliveries. This is the printer setup. You can choose to print the address on the bill and even include a logo, which you can select yourself right here. And these are the notes or the important remarks that will be printed at the very bottom of the bill. This is specifically for the delivery bill, which is the copy given to the customer. This is for collection, the customer's bill for phone-in collections and how it's printed. This one is for phone-in deliveries. This is the kitchen receipt, and this is the printing format for the buffet. So that's all for the takeaway settings. These ones are for the restaurant, for dine-in tables.